y'all know my I don't review Love and Marriage Huntsville. I discuss it with the Ladies First panel, and I also discuss it with my patrons. So that is only a Patreon exclusive content that I provide. And I have to do this Saturday's episode for them as well. So I'm not talking about the show, but I am talking about some stuff I saw over there on social media, girl. This is a piece of messy, honey. So y'all know Melody Hope. For the people that don't know, there's a show called Love and Marriage Huntsville. It comes on. I believe it's produced, executively produced by Carlos King. Okay. The show has been on for quite some time, maybe like 6 years, 7 years. Girl, I don't know. It's been a minute. Girl, it's gonna be a decade in a second. Okay, show been on for a while. Now, Melody Holt, who is one of the creators of the show and main primary cast member of the show, excuse me, well, she recently received her honorary doctorate degree. So congratulations to Melody Cherie, okay? Because I didn't so say a Hope. I'm so used to the Hope, but she has dropped that last name and it's Melody Cherie Rogers. Okay, first of all, correction. But congratulations to Melody Cherie Rogers on receiving that honorary doctorate. Okay, I feel like a lot of people have honorary doctorates, like the young woman that had the chance to put a ring on it more recently. I believe her name was Dr. Stacy or something. Her degree is from what it looked like to me was like an honorary degree or something of that sort, not necessarily a doctorate, but I believe she obtained that degree through her philanthropy work or something like that. Or yeah, she received that doctorate. Like, so it's technically like I hate to say she's not a real doctor because she didn't go the traditional route that a lot of people would think, but people call her Dr. Stacy. So same thing with Melody Holt. It looks like she received an honorary degree and she was really happy about that, promoting it on her page and just, whatever. Like, shout out to Mel. She done got this, I feel like if somebody gave me an honorary degree, I'm gonna be walking around like, and it's doctor to you. You don't know what I put in on this to even be considered. Everybody's just not going to be considered to be honorary of something, whether it's an organization, whether it's a degree. Everybody's not going to be considered for that, right? So this is what happened. So when Mel made this post, there was a Instagram page, I believe it was OMFG Reality, that reposted her video that she had, right, of her graduating or whatever, or receiving this honorary degree. Well, nobody at all. Simone Redwine of Ready to Love says this. She added somebody and says, it's disrespectful to those who actually earned real ones. She's talking about it's disrespectful to people that actually earned their doctorate, okay? And she has a Juris Doctorate, okay, which is a law degree. So she has her JD, but most people call them attorneys. They don't necessarily call them doctors. I don't know if you can or if you should call attorneys doctors. Y'all attorneys, let me know if that's a professional label that one could give to y'all, you know what I'm saying, and call y'all doctor such and such. She goes on to say, I'm gonna start calling myself a doctor since everyone else is, and I actually studied for 3 years to earn mine, Dr. Redwine, from now on. Ma'am, Simone, listen, I've never had a reason to dislike you or feel any way about you or anything. I think you are a very intelligent woman. Shout out to you for graduating a law school, something I wish I would have went ahead and did myself when I was accepted. But I have to be honest here and say it's giving projection. I don't know what the issue was, but I don't know if that's how it was giving projecting from insecurities. It was giving a bit of hate, a bit to me. And I don't know if that was coming from a place of you genuinely dislike this woman or you be hating on her or whatever. Or if you just wanted to have a negative comment, because that's how so many people come in the comment sections of different, blogs and stuff. They always want to have the funniest comment or the most negative comment. Or if you were genuinely projecting from seeing other people prior getting honorary degrees and you felt the way about it, right? Whatever it was, it didn't seem necessarily warranted for you to say that to Mel. For you to write that under her. Like, I don't know. It was a bit distasteful to me, in my opinion. And it came so left field because if you had an issue with her and we didn't know, we definitely know now, because I was like, girl, what the fuck is this? What is going on? Like, why would you say that? But I'm like, she supposed to be happy, and then you just throw this, like, yikes. And then it's like, where was you at when Black China got her honorary degree, her doctorate or whatever, Dr. Angela White? Where were you at? Were you in the comments? Send that to me. Because I'm wondering if you had the same response when Black China ended up getting that degree for her, going to a Bible school or something like that, where she got that doctorate. And people were trying to say that it wasn't legit. So I don't know if it was an honorary doctorate or if she had been in school actually for the past 2 to 3 years or something, and she earned that degree. But did you have that same, like, was you going off on that lady too? But either way, y'all, Melody Holt definitely responded to her. Okay. And this is what Mel said. Ooh, girl, Mel said, first of all, MS. So I'm like, do you mean Miss? I guess she meant Miss in all caps, throwing shade like, girl, you ain't married. Ooh, and never have been. Girl, this was messy. Girl, when I first saw the MS, I was thinking master's degree. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I'm like, but she an attorney. And Barry saying, girl, that's my blonde moment. So Mel goes on and say, I don't even know you. But the fact that you decided to come over here and throw shade versus congratulate speaks volumes, girl. It does speak volumes. And the volume that it speaks for me is that she's had an issue with you for a very long periodically time. And she just now wanted, she felt like she had one up on you so she could say something. But I don't know, Simone, because sometimes you just be hopping in the comments saying slick stuff. So it be seeming like you be having problems with everybody, girl. I don't know. Sometimes you just might need to sweep around your own. But anywho, Mel says, I don't know if it's because your fiance/boyfriend or whatever he is being my DMs, but it's giving not cute. It's giving intimidated. It's giving integrity less than that of any doctor. Now move around, fellow own colleague. So Mel ended up tagging on Keep It Real. Right. She also went on to kind of like do a live or whatever like that. And when she went on to do this live, she pretty much reiterated everything that she already said in the comment section, where she called out Simone and saying that her ex had been in her DMs or whatever like that. Called her a hater in so many words, and then also she still wished her well though at the end of it, like, keep doing good, congratulations to you, you have a fucking law degree, like that's major, so it was definitely some shade in there. But you know how Mel always try to do, she try to end it on the high note or whatever. So that's what it is that she did. But after she did that, which I think if you was gonna follow up with this, you shouldn't even really did no live to say congratulations to her, because I want to say a mother thing to a BITCH that then sat up there and tried to shit on my happy moment. Like, girl, I'm not gonna give you kudos for a motherfucking thing. Okay, you should be proud of that degree before I am. Hello, because I know I'm proud of the piece that they done gave me. Hello. So Mel goes on. And that's where she posts these messages, confirming that her man had been in that lady ZMs. But Mel, it looked like you covered up the date. So I just wanted to know if the date that he hopped in your DMs was around the same time that he was with Simone. That's just all I was wondering. But anyway, girl. So she says, if you caught my last live, I don't even know these people. We are on the same network. That's it. That's all. So Rashid, who was the fiance of Simone, DM'd a Mel and said, love it, keep living. She says, thanks, and sure will. He says, you look good doing it too. She says, thanks. He says, no, thank you. Girl, it was giving every piece of flirtation. It was for me. I'm glad she kept it dry with him, because he is the type of person, to me, just looking at these messages, that would try to egg stuff on until he could get more and more of a conversation out of you, and then see where it can go from there. You know what I'm saying? Like, something about it just ain't, you know what I'm saying? Something about it just was not right, in my opinion. You know what else is not right? What's not right on my end is that I have over 500 people in the chat, but I can't even get 200 likes on the video. That's what's not right to me. It's not right, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it. Come on, girl. I'm gonna go listen to that. Who was that? Was that Whitney Houston and Kelly Price? I know it was Whitney, but who was on the song with her? I think it may have just been Whitney. I'm gonna have to pull that up, girl, because y'all don't be caring about me for real. Y'all don't be loving on me like that in this good morning. I know y'all tired, but y'all wasn't tired to pick up that phone, use that thumb and hit that tap. Okay? But yeah, so that's what Mel said. Okay, she got on there, she said what she posted the thing. So Simone, once Simone got wind of this live that she did, she got wind of whatever she posted on her IG. Simone came back and had more to say. So let's get into what Simone said, y'all. Ooh, honey. She says, you know exactly who I am because your production company met with me months ago and wanted me to do a show you were producing. Oh, Mel, you trying to work on other shows, girl? Okay. Simone says, but I declined for significant business issues that I won't embarrass you by airing out. So don't act silly with me. Whoa. Whoa, ma'am. 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 Ma'am, what is the aggression really about? Because I just kind of feel like she's responding to you, ma'am. Ma'am, she's responding to, like, you the one that came down and put a negative thing, and then she came back and said what she said, and then you like, you do know me, girl. Just because somebody sought you out for something don't necessarily mean they really know you like that, girl. Like, girl, you could have been a piece of a recommendation from another producer. Like, I don't know, but Miss Red Wine, this is not Dr. Red Wine, is it? This is not nice. Okay. And then Thomas, so don't act silly with me. Thomas, I won't embarrass you by airing it out. Whoa, see, ma'am, Dr. Red Wine. Dr. Red Wine, is it? Listen, I'm being real honest with you. Again, I have no issues. I am just a commentator and an observer. Okay. And I just want to say this, be very careful. In my opinion, you ain't gotta be careful, girl. You do what you want to do, okay? Because that's just how you is. You want to do that anyway. The last time you sat on a platform and tried to embarrass somebody, which was a woman from Ready to Love, you tried to air out messages and things that y'all had with each other or whatever it was with this woman. Next thing you know, you had to come to the front and tell your own tea, which was a bit of embarrassment about how the man that you've been over here flossing with and parading around ain't even got his finances and stuff in order. And then you had to let all the floodgates out when it came to him. But you tried to take it, as well as you could. But high key, that's extremely embarrassing. You might have thought that it was only embarrassing for him, but no, it was also embarrassing for you, especially for the people that you tried to sit up there and shade and they had to come back and look at the bullshit that is you. You know what I'm saying? And what you had going on. So then now you over here trying to drag this lady out of absolutely nowhere, giving unwarranted, right? In my opinion. So it makes me kind of feel like, girl, what else is tipping around the corner for you? What else is tipping around the corner for you, girl, that you're going to have to show up and standing in at a later time, girl? You better be careful. But I'm just telling y'all my thoughts, you know what I'm saying? It's giving every bit of shaky and shady. Let's keep going. So then she says, too, congrats on your honorary degree. First of all, ma'am, I would have thought, girl, you can keep that congrats, because if that's how you really felt, but you should have said it the first time around instead of throwing hate, because you feel that you worked so hard for yours. And I was able to slide on the ice like the Xscape, with the mama legs and get my okay, because I slid on the ice with ease and grabbed my fucking degree. You want to sit over here and thought, girl, that's not my problem. That is not my fault that these people chose to pick me. Okay. Congrats on your honorary degree. Celebrate it. But there's no need to professionally refer to someone with an honorary degree as a doctor, whatever their name is. That's disrespectful to those of us who have earned our doctorates. Now, I do understand what she's saying, though. Like, I get it. A lot of people work hard. Like, they have to write, girl, when I be hearing about people like, what is it, dissertations and all of that, they having to come up with their thesis and write these thick ass pages and do all the stuff they have to go through to get their doctorate. If I had my doctorate, I probably would feel a little bit of a way. Would I be vocal about it? Not necessarily. I feel like because honorary doctorates have been around for many years, and maybe people have put in similar type of work in a different way, and this may sound crazy, and y'all let me know y'all thoughts. I know y'all gonna do that anyway, girl. Like I said, that's just how y'all is. But it's like a person that don't go to college, but they get all this experience, and then they get out, then they're able to go and get the job that you may have wanted. You know what I'm saying? And it might be an entry-level job, but they had experience because they either taught themselves, they start working on their own stuff, yada yada yada. Whereas you spent all these years, 4 years or so in college, and you trying to get the opportunity, and it don't come too easy because they rather have a person that's more experienced versus a person that's fresh out of college. So it's like, it may suck. I get it. Like, dang, they get the job. They ain't even got a degree. Da, 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 da. I get it. But that company chose to hire that person. You know what I'm saying? That's their decision. Whereas with the honorary degree, those people chose to honor her with that doctorate. That's their decision. But that's just how I'm thinking about it until somebody comes along and change my mind, especially if you're a person that agrees more so with what Dr. Red Wine is saying. So y'all let me know y'all thoughts. But that's kind of like, that's how I was kind of seeing it. Like, I was like, it don't have to be that big of a deal. Like, example, like even with sororities, right? You pledge, you go through your process, you do all this and that. And then some people just get to be able to be honorary down the way. Girl, I can't tell these folk what to do. Girl, I cannot tell these people that Angela Bassett cannot be no dancer. Like, what the fuck? I'm not finna say that. Girl, I be over here like, get it, bitch. I don't know what they put you through. I mean, they probably didn't put you through what I went through, but you probably went through a little piece of something, girl. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it just wasn't, I don't think it should have been as major as she, made it out to be, in my opinion. Let me see. Was there anything else that she said? She says, finally, if you're referring to my ex, please take him, but no take backs. Girl, don't nobody want that man. Girl, you didn't even want that man. Girl, don't nobody want that man. Again, you didn't even want him, girl. Okay? You didn't even want him. I think it was another tweet that she had posted too. I don't think I got it up here. Let me see. Not a tweet, but a comment. I feel like there was one more that Miss Ma'am put up. Let me see. Do I have dots over here? Yeah, so she wrote this comment. I believe it was under on Keep It Real. And she says, make sure you post my reply. This is about business. I rejected a new show Melody's company wanted to produce and instead committed to another company that is bringing it to TV. That's business. And I wish her company the best, but don't be a sore loser. Ma'am, Miss Red Wine. Miss Red Wine, girl, no man. How is she being a sore loser? How is that? First, she's responding to a comment that you posted. See, when you do stuff like this, it makes me think that you're a person that manipulates. You know what I'm saying? And I don't, and a person that gaslights. Like, ma'am, you just sat up here and threw shade at this woman. This woman responded to you. And then the way that you coming at her as though she was the one that approached you about it. Are you okay? Girl, what is happening here? I'm sorry. I just disagree with that. So I don't know. It's giving weird. Oh, so do what y'all want to do with that. Girl, I said, what the hell is this, honey? But that's what's going on with Miss Mel and Miss Simone. I have not checked in to see what the dynamic is between them and whether they're going back and forth. But I would not even continue to go back and forth with a fool. Like, girl, you got it. You won. Juris Doctorate. You won, girl. You right. You are right. And to each his own. If some people want to refer to her as Dr. Rogers and some people just want to refer to her as Miss Rogers, I'm sure she's gonna be fine with either one. Whatever you want them to address you as, it is what it is. Like, it ain't gotta be that deep, girl. Pull back just a little bit, okay?